Welcome back, NYC Fragrance family. Joe with another video. Yes, today we're going to talk about the last fragrance in the Discovery set number 2 from Navitus Parfums. Fragrance, obviously, if you know about the Discovery set and you've been paying attention to the videos that I put out, you know the fragrance I'm talking about. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Arcanum. That's the red bottle, that's the travel spray that comes in the Discovery set. I know the travel sprays, I shouldn't be wasting sprays. This one is probably going to be one that I'm going to pick up a bottle. See, I bought a bottle of Absolution. That was my favorite from the first Discovery set. This one being my favorite from the second Discovery set, I'm probably going to pick up as well. Now, the fragrances, both of those fragrances, both have red bottles. Both have somewhat, I wouldn't say they're exactly the same or anything, but they're in the same type of fragrance, so to speak. You know, spiciness and things like that. But I recently did Navitus, and I said I was a toss-up between Navitus and this one as being my favorite in the Discovery set. But they're two different types of fragrances, and that's why, you know, it's hard to pit them up against each other. This one to me though is a fragrance that speaks to me and I enjoy it. I don't know if it's because of this time of the year that I'm testing it and this is when I like fragrances like this, or I just and generally just like this fragrance. So, what do we have here? The notes in this fragrance are, the top notes, you got cinnamon, coconut, and frankincense tears. Okay? Heart notes, you got labdanum, osmanthus, and Laotian oud. Let me correct that. And in the base notes, we got dark amberwoods, vanilla, and tonka bean. So the perfumer in this one is Jorge Lee. Another one of my favorite perfumers. He's done some stuff in Nichane, which have been very, very good fragrances. And he's made a few for this line in Navitus, which are also very enjoyable. So this fragrance here is mysterious, rich, and addictive. Kind of almost sounds like a Zara, right? Rich, warm, addictive, if you're familiar with that one. It's not anything like that, let's put it that way. The fragrance is on its own. You know, you have some sweetness, you got some spiciness. Now, I'm not a big fan of coconut, but the coconut is blended so well in this that it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't give off any of that suntan lotion vibe or over the top coconut that's in your face that, you know, just becomes too, almost like too sweet or too syrupy when there's too much coconut for me, that I don't find it enjoyable. I don't want to go around smelling like suntan lotion or body cream or hair cream or something with coconut in it like that, or some kind of scented body spray. I like when it's subtle. Like fragrances, like if you've tried Nichane's Fan Your Flames, it has coconut in it. And the way the coconut's blended in there with all the other notes in it, just give it a whole different feel. It's in there and it's something that gives a subtle touch to change the fragrance. And that's what I think this does, the coconut does in this fragrance as well. There is that little sense of incense. I'm guessing that's the frankincense tears. I don't know what exactly would quantify frankincense tears. I know the note of frankincense. I've smelled that on its own and I know what that smells like. So now I'm curious to smell what this frankincense tears accord would smell like on its own. The dark amberwoods, the vanilla, the tonka gives that nice touch of sweetness in the base along with those top notes. Just makes a really nice, spicy, sweet fragrance that resonates. And again, like I have said, the brand doesn't let you down when it comes to performance. The fragrance lasts more than 8 hours and you'll just smell great wearing it. Just like Absolution, which I really enjoy wearing, this one, when I've given a couple of wearings, has been very pleasing for me for my wearing, and the people that have picked up on it actually do ask about it. And it's one out of the 3 that people did ask me about. Unfortunately, the other 2 nobody commented on, but you know, that happens a lot, even with some of the best fragrances out there. Top niche fragrances that I've worn. You know, I've worn things like Jubilation 25 and nobody's commented. I've worn Creed Aventus and nobody's commented. I've worn Xerjoffs and nobody's commented. You know, it's not always that you're going to get somebody asking you what you're wearing or is going to comment on it or give you some kind of compliment. It happens, but it doesn't always happen. So if you're expecting, let me go buy a fragrance because I'm going to get compliments or guaranteed compliments, there is no such thing. But out of the 3 fragrances in this discovery set, the second discovery set, the second releases from Navitus Parfums, Arcanum is my favorite. And I do definitely suggest you go get a sample, try it out, get a decant if you can. And right now I believe 50 mLs are going for around $100, which is not a bad value if you ask me, especially that you're getting good quality, good longevity, and it's well worth it. So this wraps up my take on the 3 fragrances in the second discovery set of Navitus Parfums. I hope you enjoyed the series or how I felt or what I shared as far as my thoughts on these 3 fragrances, and it brought some value to you. New viewers, thank you for stopping by. New subscribers, thank you for joining the NYC Fragrances family and my NYC Fragrance family. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everything you do. It's what keeps me doing what I do, and I hope you continue to watch. And until the next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.